Hello, happy Monday, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. So this is your weekly collective reading. So as always, I've shuffled some decks, picked some cards, whatever's fallen out. I haven't chosen them specifically, just whatever the card decks give us to see what we need to know this week, what's coming up for the week ahead, what our ancestors want us to know, what energy is around us, and all of the things. So a few different decks, quite a few cards today. So yesterday was full moon in Leo. So lots of powerful energy. Leo is a fire sign, so very much linked to the energy of the sun. So there is a lot of masculine energy around us. And Leo encourages us to get on with things, right? To take action. And a lot of what I'm seeing in the cards that have come up, I haven't looked at them too closely, is that it's time for us to take action. So let's look at the moon first. So the moon card that came out was the unexpected. So this is definitely a time to expect the unexpected. So be open to receiving whatever the universe has for you. Okay, it's going to be positive, it's going to be helpful in helping you to move forwards. Okay, so be open to that opportunity, be open to receiving whatever it is that is going to come through unexpectedly. It's also important to remember that the moon highlights our shadow selves. Okay, so it illuminates for us the things that we need to work on, the things that we need to work through, and our shadow selves. And interestingly, the sun has also come up this week as well. So we do have this feminine energy that needs to be worked on. But the whole theme of this reading is definitely about taking action. It's about, that sun energy, that masculine energy to help us to move forwards. I mean, the sun is our life force energy, right? It helps us, or it helps everything to live and to thrive as well. So this can be a reminder that it's important for you to shine your light on the world, get out there, make connections, help people, be of service, and shine your light in that way. But it does also remind us that the sun can cast shadows. So again, looking at our shadow self is going to be really, really powerful as well. And also, I feel with this card to not let others dim your light. Okay. And worship others and all of those kind of things, because we're all equals. Okay, so use the energy of the sun to help you. So get out in the sun when you possibly can, get some vitamin D. All of those different things are going to be really helpful this week. Okay, so I don't know about where you are, but we're going to have the coldest week of this winter. So I will be going out in the sun as soon as I possibly can, just to get some vitamin D, just to, really connect in with that sun energy. Because, when the sun is out, I personally find it a lot easier to get things done, right? If it's dark and dreary and raining and all of the things, I find motivation really, really difficult. So when the sun's shining, I feel, I can take action, got more energy and all of those things. So just pay attention to how you feel with the sun and the moon. Okay, so let's have a look at all of these cards. So where shall we start? Okay, so let's talk about the Holy Mountain, as we also have the sun and some of the planets in this card. So this card is very much about taking a pilgrimage, right? And going to somewhere where you can really connect with yourself for introspection, for your next steps, all of those things. So if you have somewhere that's close by, or you're able to travel, then going somewhere where our ancestors went to pray, for rituals, for all of the things, then that's going to be really, really powerful for you. So maybe if you're in the UK, trip to Stonehenge or Merlin's Caves, or whatever it may be. But this is very much about going on a pilgrimage to really discover what wants to come out, what wants to reveal itself to you so that you can move forward. So yes, there may be some challenges. We have a mountain after all, right? But because you've got the sun here, you've got the sun here and the other cards, this is very much about moving through those challenges really, really quickly and connecting to the wisdom of your ancestors, the wisdom of your own soul to help you to move forwards. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so this would be a really, really good time, as we've seen in the previous cards, to really connect in with yourself. So it says tune in and connect, nonverbal communication, intuition, and messages. So connecting with the universe for messages to help you to move forwards, to help you to connect with your own soul's inner wisdom, the wisdom of the universe, and you're building your own intuition, but also co-creating with the universe as well. So that's going to be really, really powerful. Relationships have also come up this week. So relationships with others, really, really important. So looking at new connections, perhaps new networking, new friendships, all of those things. I don't particularly feel that this is talking about romance. I feel that this is talking about our connection with others, right? We need that connection as human beings. We need to be connected to others. So looking at your connections, are the relationships around you in alignment with you? Are they productive, I guess is a good word? And are they equal relationships as well? So look at the relationships around you, but also look at ways that you can create, establish new relationships as well. So whether that's through your business, whether that's personally, creating new relationships is going to be really, really important this week. So while we're talking about connections, we want to also connect to the ancestral realm. Okay, so karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. So maybe there's some healing that you need to go through to help you to move forward. February is very much going to be about healing. There's going to be so much stuff that comes up, so much emotion, so many, programs and limiting beliefs, and all of the things are going to come up because they need to be healed. Okay, so a great way to do this is through the Akashic records. And I think we've got an Akashic record keeper here. We have an Akashic record keeper here as well. So there are things that need to be healed. And the things that we heal within us through the Akashic records, we heal for our ancestors as well. And of course, that has an impact moving forwards as well. So maybe there's some karma, some vows, contracts, and agreements that need clearing to help you to move forwards and remove some of the challenges that we saw with the other cards, but also putting boundaries in place with people around you is also going to be really, really important. Okay, so your relationships and all of those things, they do need boundaries in place to make sure that they are relationships that benefit all parties. Okay, so that is also going to be important. So let's talk about the scribe. Okay, so the scribe is a record keeper. So again, working inside the Akashic records, really, really powerful. Archangel Metatron is one of the scribes for the Akashic records. So maybe there's some angelic work to do, or maybe you just need to keep a journal or a record of your own healing, of your own journey, right? So journaling, writing, channeling, channeling through writing, all of those things really, really powerful right now to help you to move forwards. Okay, so maybe getting a spiritual practice into place where you're journaling every day for 5-10 minutes, or maybe, connecting with spirit, as we saw in this card, to channel messages for yourself and for others as well. Okay, also this week, it's important to get out into nature as well. We talked about, getting that sunlight on your skin. So this says coexistence, gather, and limit waste as well. So having an awareness of what you're putting into the planet is going to be really, really beneficial for the planet as well. Co-creating with Mother Earth is a really, really powerful way to create more of what you want to see in your life, in your business. So look at different ways that you can connect and co-create with Mother Earth and get out and spend time in nature, connecting with the nature spirits, the elementals, the trees, the plants, whatever you are drawn to, maybe the mountains or the rivers, whatever is right for you. This is an important time, although it's very, very cold. Still getting out and making that connection is going to be really, really powerful. Maybe just going out for a walk can be really, really powerful to, kind of clear the cobwebs, especially when it's so cold. Okay, so making sure that you get time out in nature. Okay, and then we've also got the body and mind connection as well. So, really making sure that your body and mind are connected. So this is very much a time for clarity, for really thinking and feeling what it is that you want moving forwards. Okay, because this is an important time, right, to gain that clarity so that you can co-create. Okay, so that's going to be important. So try not to overthink things. If you are in overthinking, look at what you can do to change that. Okay, and we want to connect our mind and our body, right? So what we're feeling, we want to feel before we think, ideally, right? Because our feelings come from our intuition. Okay, and our thoughts can kind of keep us stuck, especially when they're going round and round and round in circles. So that body mind connection is going to be really, really important. And try not to overthink things. Try and feel into things. Do things feel in alignment with you rather than the mental side of things. Okay, and lastly, we have the Dragon's Hoard, okay, which is very much about protecting the future. So this is a good time to look at, what legacy do you want to leave? Okay, visiting the dragon, this is a time of giving back, right? The dragon has a hoard, and we can take what we need from that as long as we're using it for the right reasons, right? So our gifts, our knowledge, our birthright, all of those things are protected by the dragon, and we can connect in and to take those things. But it's important to not take them just for the sake of taking them, that we are going to use them for the service of others. Okay, so really think about the legacy that you want to leave as well, because it's very much about protecting our future, for our grandchildren. So think about what it is that you want to leave and what impact you want to have. So I would love to know how this reading resonates with you this week. If you'd like to know more about the Akashic Records and healing inside the Akashic Records, then please don't hesitate to reach out to me, or if you would like to book a tarot or oracle card reading, then also please feel free to reach out to me. I never do readings on a Monday. This is a collective reading, as it says in the description. So come join me tomorrow for card pulls. I will be live on my page. I'm not entirely sure what time, but do keep a lookout and make sure that you have notifications on for the page so that you can come and ask me a question then. So have a fabulous rest of the day, and I look forward to catching up with you again soon. Bye for now.